Okay guys, what's going on? Cloud Plays here and welcome back to another video here on the channel. Today we are inside of Wayfinder and we finally have a bit of good news. As servers start to stabilize and Airship Syndicate and Digital Extremes are working on fixes to get all of you guys in the game, you are still going to be experiencing queue positioning, which is infuriating to say the least, but it is slowly starting to calm down after launch. With that being said, we've got all the updates right here for you guys, so if you want to stay tuned, make sure you're smashing the beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It'd be greatly appreciated. Also, check out our sponsor, Advanced GG, the #1 clinically proven energy supplement on the market. My favorite flavor is cherry vanilla, but you guys can check out an array of flavors down in the description via the link and utilize code CLOUD at checkout for a cheeky discount. That being said, let's dive on in. So, yesterday we had a post come up from Wayfinder's Twitter page stating, Wayfinders, we promise you an update on what's happening over the last couple of days, an update from Airship Syndicate and Digital Extremes. Now the post is actually extremely transparent, so massive shout out to them for that because there is a lot of detail in it. I'll leave the link down in the description so you guys can go and check it out for yourselves, but we're going to give you guys an overall rundown of what it is. So the overall message right here states, yesterday sucked, there is no other way to say it. It sucked for the people who purchased Founders Packs and couldn't play, and it sucked for us to see players unable to get into the game after believing in us and our vision. Early access isn't a crutch, it's a conversation between the studio and the community that's helping build the game alongside the studio. We said from the start that we'd be transparent and open with the community, and that continues now that we have players entrusting us with their money and us failing to deliver. That message alone is absolutely incredible and something that no company so far has really spoke about, especially when it involves the utilization of money. Most people generally avoid the talk of money when it comes to purchasing things that didn't go well. Main concept of that one was Outriders. They avoided the talk on it so much, but we are going to talk about some stuff that they are doing right now. As of right now, we have got servers and the login movement for queue positioning. It is a little while before you guys can get in, so maybe click on and get inside the queue a little while before you are able to actually play, but they do realize that obviously there is going to be a bit of an issue with that. Currently the game's login queue is functioning and it's sitting in a queue and it isn't actually being in the game and playing. It's allowing the trickle of players in as they continue to up capacity across the regions, and that has been successful. They're continuing to make optimizations to the queue and servers in the coming days and weeks until all players are in and playing. As for you guys who are having Founder Pack issues, they put up a statement right here stating, we are also aware there are a small portion of players did not get their Founders Pack items. We are aware of all the issues, and although it affects a small portion of players, it's a priority to make sure that our founders get their items. A lot of missing items are related to the back-end server issues, and unfortunately we can't provide a better update right now until we have more stability. Again, Founders Packs are your entrusting us, and we didn't deliver. Please contact support at playwayfinder.zendesk.com. Again, I'll leave the link down in the description for you guys at this time so we can collect your information as we work towards a solution. Now, for you guys who are talking about the monetization of the game and the fact that it is meant to be free to play, but obviously these pack sizes have gone a little bit wild, they state right here that we also saw a conversation about some of our bundles pricing being just shy of items in our store. We agree that it's not player friendly. We're revisiting this pricing so that they are 1,000 rune silver and will retroactively grant the difference for anyone that has paid for any of these weapons. And a big one coming in is the player compensation. This one is something that we've seen quite a lot. Outriders did do it back in their day, and this is something that we're not like completely alien to. They state right here, players lost valuable time waiting to get into the game and taking days off to play. That sucks. We're currently working on our plans for compensating those purchased into early access whether they got into the game or not. Yesterday proved that Wayfinder has an audience, but we must take action to meet the demand that audience deserves. First and foremost, that involves us fortifying our underlying problem and technology to deliver our version of an online world for friends. It's about winning back our players' trust through actions and not words. It's about getting the game into a playable state for all. Now, what happens after they've managed to get it into a playable state, we'll have to wait and see. It's going to be really interesting to see how they play it from this point. But so far, I was extremely disappointed, as you guys will know in the videos. The one thing I will say about this channel is we do highlight the best things going at the moment, but we are not stupid and we are not going to completely haze the community. When things are bad, I will state that it is bad, regardless of whether I like the company, regardless of whether I like individuals in the company, which I do, and regardless of whether I like the game, which I really, really do. We have to make sure that we are completely transparent with this. But our latest piece on this so far, stating from Wayfinder Twitter, is Wayfinders, we've rolled out 2 back-end fixes to address missing founder pack items and players getting stuck at the front of the queue. Your items should automatically appear in your inventory. If you're still experiencing issues, please reach out to our support team, and they leave the link in the description. So make sure you go ahead and utilize that. As an overall, though, I'm actually really impressed with the transparency from the company. This company has always been one that has really taken their community in toll and really do want to make sure that they do make a success out of this game. They've been replying to absolutely everybody that I can see on Twitter, and is actually really, really good to see. As far as the game goes itself, though, the game is actually really, really enjoyable. If you guys have got the patience to be able to get in through the queues as of right now, then I would recommend doing it. If you've not got the time for that, though, maybe give it a couple of days and come diving straight back in. Once the game has stabilized and the servers are back on key, this game is going to be one that will be able to battle against quite a lot of the AAA titles that we've been playing over the last year or so. Now, in other news, we are talking about the Wayfinder Steam page. Now, the Wayfinder Steam page took a ginormous freaking hit over the last couple of days, with it being mostly negative. 32% of the 6,000 users review the game are positive, but like 70% of them are negative, to say the least. This is extremely disappointing because this game had so much of a good build up and was done so bloody well that it just really didn't deserve that to happen. The packages are a little bit expensive for some of them. The original base Founders Pack, though, doesn't really cost absolutely anything at all, at £14 Great British, and that's neither here nor there, but they range all the way up to £98.99. That is a lot of money for a Founders Pack, especially considering that the game will be eventually free to play. That kind of leads into a little bit of a really hard moment. When the game goes free to play, I can imagine that the game will absolutely erupt and people will really push in towards this. But can I see people putting the money into the Exalted Pack of £100? It is something that I don't see too likely. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are on this overall, whether it's regards to the reviews of the game itself and the way that this is actually launched, and what you think about the bundles. I know a lot of the main community managers do watch this channel quite frequently, so maybe this will be an easy way for you guys to get a message across with regards to what it is that we're actually funding out. This is a very, very hard time for Wayfinder, and I'm excited to see where it is that it's going to go next, because we've got some good things on the horizon. Thank you so much again for watching, guys. Appreciate all of your faces. If you haven't already, smash that beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe. Post notifications turned on. But as always, up until the next time, I'll see you in the clouds.